What's up everyone, KD360 here, and today I'm going to show you how to unlock each character's combat characteristics in Persona 3 Reload.
With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
Sounds great!
What is a combat characteristic? A combat characteristic is like a trait in Persona 5, except it's not for the persona, it's for the character themselves. So, I'm going to show you each character's combat characteristic, and I'm going to show you how to unlock them afterwards. So, for Yukari, her combat characteristic makes it so that she heals for 25% of the SP cost for healing spells. By the way, each combat characteristic has 2 stages to it. I have the second stage unlocked for every single character, so what you're seeing is the second stage. The first stage will be something that's still useful, but not to the effect of what you see here. So, like I said, each character has 2 stages to their combat characteristic that you must unlock for a reason. So, for Yukari, 25% cost for healing spells, which is very nice. Junpei has a much higher chance of critting the enemy, which is great for his theurgy. It helps him get it really fast. Akihiko extends buffs that last on himself. I don't know if it applies to party members when he uses party-wide buff spells, but that's also good for his theurgy. But if it doesn't help the party as well, then it's kind of a selfish play style. Maybe don't focus as much on this one. For Mitsuru, she greatly increases the hit rate on enemies with ailments. So if you distress an enemy, you're pretty much guaranteed a crit. Very good. For Aigis, her physical damage gets greatly strengthened. Of course, that's amazing since she already puts out a ton of damage. And Ken restores 10 SP each turn. Now, as good as this is also kind of counterproductive because his theurgy boost requires him to be at less than half SP. So you're going to have to use a spell that costs enough SP to be able to reach half to boost his theurgy. And even if you reach less than half, you know, he's getting 10 SP back every turn. So it can be kind of counterproductive. And for Koromaru, Auto Masakunda, which lowers the enemy's accuracy and evasion for the first 3 turns of a battle. This is great, especially if you're farming hands, because then you don't have to worry about hitting them as much. You'll land most likely if you bring Koromaru with you. And Fuka's greatly reduces the damage you take when hit with a weakness, which is very nice, especially later in the game and for other reasons that I cannot mention. So now, let's get to how to unlock each character's combat characteristic. So, as you can see, I'm in the dorm. When a character has a smiley face, of course, that means they want to participate in a dorm activity. There's 4 dorm activities that you can participate in. So the first one is watching the DVD player with someone that's here. So Ken is standing here. That means I can watch the DVD with Ken. Second, we have the kitchen. Yukari's here, so you can cook with Yukari if you want. And third, we have attending to the garden. Nobody wants to tend to the garden at the moment. And the last one is reading books. Nobody wants to read books today either. But yeah, there are 4 dorm activities, and each character is assigned to 2 of the dorm activities. And like I said, there's 2 stages of each combat characteristic. So to unlock the first stage, you have to do one of those activities with one of the characters 3 times, and then you would have to do the second activity with them 3 times. So I will try to list which characters appear at each activity, so that way you guys know what to go for. But for DVDs, I believe it's Ken, Yukari, Koromaru, and Akihiko. Ken, Koromaru, Akihiko, Yukari for DVD player. For cooking, I believe it's Yukari, Akihiko, Ken, and Mitsuru. That's right, Mitsuru is the 4th person. So for cooking, it's Yukari, Ken, Akihiko, and Mitsuru. Those are the ones who want to cook. For attending to the garden, it's Junpei, Aegis, Fuka, and see, it might just be those three. Actually, I think no. Yeah, no, Junpei, Aegis, Fuka, and yeah, no, that might actually be it. I think it's just those three that help you tend to the garden. And then for reading books, it is Aegis, Fuka, Mitsuru, and Junpei. So if you want to get your combat characteristics up, make sure you do each of those activities with a person 3 times. That way you'll get the combat characteristic and you'll be able to buff it even further if you do each activity 3 times. Anyways, this is KD360. I'm probably streaming today, so if you want to come through, say hi. I would appreciate it very much. Anyways, this is KD360. See you guys later.